I'm making a video. Hello, and today I am making the new borders of the United States. It kind of looks weird, but this is the real United States. So I gotta go here, in the Northwest. I am now going to remove this border and make a new border. Because New Hampshire, Vermont, why does New Hampshire look like Vermont turned around? So I can fix that. I'm going to go to paint, new boundary. No. I think we just need to there. And looks weird, but it's still okay, right? Now they don't look like each other. Let's go down to Massachusetts. What I'm seeing is a cluttery mess. What are these islands for? And why is there a tail? It looks like a cat. So I'm going to give that tail to Rhode Island. I'm just so sorry, Massachusetts. You're ruined. Now Massachusetts has that bit of... Rhode Island has that bit of Massachusetts. And Massachusetts is going to cry. And I'm also going to give that bit of Massachusetts to New Hampshire. I'm just so sorry, Massachusetts. I did a lot of things that are bad to you. Sorry, Massachusetts. And I'm gonna give that to New Hampshire. Oh. I'm just so sorry, Massachusetts. New Hampshire just got it. And there's another cluttery mess. Here, Connecticut and New York. What's going on here? I just need to erase something. Why does this thing stick out so much to New York? I want New York to stay as it is. So there we go. And why did New York separate from this island? I don't want New Jersey to get it. New York City will be New Jersey City. So I will erase that separate bit. Much better. New York is safe. And what happened to Pennsylvania? What is that sticking out here? It's so strange how it is. So I'm going to fix it. I'm going to give that to New York. And I think I'm going to give that also to New York. I'm just so sorry, Pennsylvania. Because New York is the Empire State. How can it be not an empire? So I have to take out this Pennsylvania. I'm so sorry, Pennsylvania. And let's zoom in on Delaware. There's something really wrong. That's the zoom in tool. Why does Maryland and Virginia have that little bit surrounded, and also New Jersey and Pennsylvania. No, all of that is Delaware. So I'm going to remove that border. And of course this border. And I think, yeah, that border. And I'll resign the border here. I'm just so sorry, Maryland. Maybe it can also get a little bit of New Jersey. Kind of. And now I'll erase the border from New Jersey. Oh, still. Then I'll make. I'm sorry, New Jersey. Now you're just like a hamster. Now Delaware is much more bigger than before. And there's really some problems with Virginia and West Virginia. Let's start with West Virginia. Why does West Virginia go stick out that up and the right bit? That bit literally got Virginia and Maryland. And that bit literally got Idaho. So why is that there? I am just going to erase that. Sorry, West Virginia. I'm going to erase a lot of states today. It's going to be a great United States. I mean, my United States. Wait. No, wait. Then, I'm going to go here. Hey, where's that there? Erase. I go to old boundary. Wait a second. Oh, no. Old boundary. Wait. I gotta draw something. No, I think that's wrong. I don't know what happened to West Virginia. Maybe I'm so sorry, West Virginia. I think I got away. Ah, there. Another bit. Here, there. And now with the, I just need to delete. Wait. That's weird. Oh. Oh my God. I just need to redo these things. That's a good idea. That. And here. Bring it. And here, Michigan. I do not know what happened, but I'm gonna fix all this. Just wait a minute. Oh my god, what just happened? Yeah. There. PA. I think I just... Just make it bigger. I just do not know what happened. That's Wyoming. Looks much better. Let's go back. Let's erase. Now we'll erase that bit. And oh my god, I'm so sorry, West Virginia. Let's go down to North Carolina. Maybe we can just North Carolina and Virginia. And why is, and maybe we can go here to Michigan. Why is there the upper peninsula to Wisconsin? I am gonna fix that. First, Michigan got the Toledo Strip, but Ohio got it. Then Michigan said, I want it back. Then Ohio said, no. That's why Michigan got the upper peninsula. So let's give the Toledo Strip back to Michigan. For this, we have to zoom in, so we can clearly see the Toledo Strip. Now, I am going to delete this part. Bye-bye to Toledo Strip, but I'm going to give the Toledo Strip back to Michigan. I think I just deleted it. It does not look kind of like it. I'm going to redo it again. If this one looks good. Yeah, that Toledo Strip looks good. Now let's and go to Wisconsin. Now let's say it will look like cheese when I remove that. So, kids will laugh at me because I said cheese. Wisconsin is not even a cheese, but it will look like cheese. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Wisconsin does not look like cheese, but I say it looks like a cheese so kids can laugh. Wait a second. I think that's the case. That looks much better. Now, from Wisconsin and Michigan, I'll go down to Indiana and Illinois. Indiana, why does it look like that? And Illinois, why does it look like that? And Kentucky looks way smaller, so I can make Kentucky big. Sorry, Illinois. And sorry, Indiana. Your borders are gonna look worse. But for me, Kentucky will be much bigger. Oh yeah, new boundary. Like that. Then the borders of Indiana will stick to Illinois. And Kentucky will be much bigger. And no. Okay, it's good. Wait a second. Next is Missouri to Arkansas. What have Missouri done to Arkansas? Mr. Arkansas, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna do something. But little Arkansas is gonna be bigger. Oh, sorry, Missouri. Arkansas got ya. Let's move on to Kansas. Kansas has Kansas City. But Kansas City's on the other side. And the other side is Missouri. I don't want Missouri to take it. So, I'll use Old Boundary to make Kansas City safe. Now that Kansas City's on the track, let's move on to Arkansas and Louisiana and Mississippi. Arkansas is losing this challenge, but Arkansas is not. But Texas is not even going to get this part. I mean, Old Boundary. Oh yeah, Old Boundary. And I'll erase Arkansas. And Arkansas. Little Arkansas. Because Little Rock is the capital. Oh my god, what happened to silly old Arkansas? Little Arkansas. Arkansas is still little. That's why it's called Little Rock, the capital. Let's move on to Oklahoma and Texas. Look, Look at this panhandle of Oklahoma. It sticks all through Texas, from Texas to not connected to Kansas and Colorado. I'm gonna do something. I'll give the panhandle to Texas. Sorry, Oklahoma. Maybe I'll not go to Kansas, but still okay. Mistakes are mistakes. What happened to Mississippi? Mississippi is owned by the Mississippi River, and it's the most greatest river in the whole entire country. But look, Louisiana, why are you so mean? Why did you grab Mississippi's access? I'm really angry about you, Louisiana. So, I'm gonna erase this part of Louisiana. I'm sure Mississippi is gonna get New Orleans. No, I don't think so, but I think New Orleans is here. I'm making a video. And I'm so sorry, Louisiana. It's getting New Orleans. I'm just so sorry, Louisiana. Oh my God, Mississippi, why are you so strong? Next up is...
Because I need to check.
You're not a part of the video. You can't talk. That's all. And next is... I cannot eat, but I can. Alabama, Florida, and Georgia. Georgia, Alabama. Time to defeat Florida. Starting with this bit of Florida. Then I'll remove the border. Here. La la la. Hey, don't push me. If you push me, the mouse will go everywhere and it will delete everything.
This one is playing.
And now look, the tiny Florida.
That's nice.
Now big Florida became tiny Florida. Now Georgia, time to defeat the Jacksonville area.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, look.
I will watch this. I need in City.
Now like that. Then I will go down to old boundary and delete that of Florida. Sorry, Florida. Now you're just a stick. That's kind of sad. But Florida still has Miami, Party City, still a lot of fun stuff, right? So maybe I'm gonna give... No, not Puerto Rico. Maybe I'm gonna give that bit to Florida. So Florida still got Jacksonville. And I'm gonna delete of looked like Florida, but it got Jacksonville, and that's still okay. Next on the list is South Carolina and North Carolina and Virginia. Let's start with Virginia and North Carolina. What's going on here? Why is Tennessee that long? That looks like a crocodile chomping this whole building. So I'm gonna just get this out. Then I'll turn around. Oh my God. And then we have that. Sorry, Tennessee. But you're still a great state. I think Tennessee maybe like that. Tennessee is still okay, but Virginia and North Carolina simply got them. But South Carolina is ready for revenge. Now it's going to defeat North Carolina. I'm sure. It's going to defeat this part. And maybe it'll delete that. Oh, yeah, delete. Then I'll draw back this border. South Carolina. Now you're new. And just sorry, Tennessee. Let's move on. Here. Out here. I'll zoom out and start here. Let's do the Continental Divide. But let's start with Idaho. Idaho, why did you stick between Washington and Montana? You're such a mean guy. I'm gonna cut your stick. Idaho people will definitely hate this. But Idaho just caught the middle. How mean that is. But Idaho still has land, right? Now Montana looks like a big rectangle. And I'm so sorry, Idaho. But next is the Continental Divide. I'm gonna get the great. Now, divide goes through here, goes through Colorado. and also New Mexico. Whoa, that's the Continental Divide. How cool it looks. But I gotta do something. And now Oregon. I am gonna erase something and do it back. There's something weird. Did you actually know that before Oregon got this? No, I don't think so, but these are not all true stories. Next, I will do the Continental Divide. And do you know what I'm going to do the Continental Divide? It looks weird, and do you know what? This is not going to be a new state. This is not going to be a new state. Look at what I'm going to do. I am gonna delete this bit. And you know what? That bit will be a part of Washington and Oregon. Next, I'll give that to Idaho and that to Utah. That to Idaho and that to Utah. Utah is going to look so ginormous. Utah people will be so happy. And Wyoming people will be so sad. And next, Colorado. I'll delete the border of Colorado. Here, la 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 la. Oh my God! Look at the giant Utah. Whoa, Utah looks so big. No, you're not a part of the video, remember? That was just a silly old monster, so don't worry about it. It's time for Arizona. New Mexico is going to get smaller and Arizona is going to get bigger. Wow, Arizona looks so big. Now everything looks weird. But I'm not yet done with this, USA. Yeah. I'm still gonna do the West states. Okay? Like not Hawaii because it's not continental. Let's start with Nevada. Maybe West and some of the East. West, Nevada. Nevada is actually a big, big desert. Did you know that? So the desert actually covers California and Oregon. So I'm gonna make the desert. Gonna make the desert. And I'll erase interesting old boundary. I think I'll print this. Wow, the Nevada desert. I'm just so sorry, California. Maybe Nevada's gonna defeat your Las Vegas, but it's not. And what am I gonna do? Nebraska, South Dakota, Colorado. You know what I'm gonna do. Why does Colorado look that? And also that bit sticking out bit of South Dakota. I'll delete Nebraska straight and make it the desert. And now South Dakota has to pick, but Nebraska's just done. Now, next, I'll move maybe here. There's a lot of things here at the middle, like a cactus or something. And I'll erase, and this thin border, and this thin border will make Montana smaller. Montana, come on, Montana's just the the fourth largest state. How come? And then August. That simple, right? I mean, old boundary. Then Wyoming will have that. Wyoming will look weird. Look at Montana. And look at Minnesota. Why does it go all the way to Canada? Weird, right? So I will delete. Much better. Minnesota does not go there. And Iowa can take some bit of Minnesota. The top, the bottom, Iowa. The bottom of Minnesota does not have good ChatGPT, don't have good translations, and Iowa can take the boring stuff of Minnesota. So Minnesota can still get the Lake Superior access, but Iowa can take the boring stuff. It's no use. There we go. And let's check any more things. Aha. I just need to type something. Maryland. There, go. Now, let's take a tour of the new United States, shall we? Let's start with the Northwest. We have the Continental Divide, splitting up Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, and New Mexico. And we have Washington take over the Montana, and Oregon looks like a big squid, but that's no use. And Idaho is actually a rectangle now, and Wyoming does not look like a square anymore. And here in the Southwest, Nevada is a desert, and it's almost gonna get LA, and California is getting weaker. Utah is the big desert with a lot of yaks. Colorado has Denver, but Utah got it by the Continental Divide. Arizona became bigger than New Mexico. Alaska, Clay, no use. Then we have North Dakota, South Dakota, and Wyoming getting this strange little border. Nebraska, Colorado, and Kansas having that bit. Now, Kansas City is in Kansas. Oklahoma lost its panhandle, and Arkansas defeated it all the way down. And Louisiana sort of lost New Orleans. Tennessee did not became long anymore. Kentucky became way bigger. Illinois did not stuck, and also Indiana. Now Michigan got the Toledo Strip, and now Wisconsin looks like cheese. Next, Ohio and West Virginia. Ohio got the Strip from West Virginia. Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina sort of got Tennessee. Georgia and Alabama got Florida, but Florida's still happy as Miami and Party City. And Delaware is all Delaware now. New Jersey is New Jersey. Pennsylvania got defeated by New York because New York did not want to lose it. Connecticut became a real rectangle. Rhode Island take over the Cape Cod of Massachusetts. Massachusetts looks like a rectangle. New Hampshire does not look the opposite of Vermont anymore. New York looks ginormous, bigger than North Carolina. And finally, Maine is Maine. And let's zoom out and check out what does the new USA look like. Wow, it looks kind of cool. This is the USA. So, if you like my videos, subscribe, like and subscribe, and ring the bell. Otherwise, bye-bye.